Hey, what's up? What's up? So, it's your girl, Shay. I'm coming back to y'all with another one, right? So, I was laying in bed briefly, and I got to thinking, right? And it's amazing how, like, when you just be laying there and you're just silent, everything is just quiet and still, how your mind just sometimes can go back in time to shit you did when you was like a kid and shit. So it's crazy. I want to talk about, like, you know, some people think like because you're an adult you got to be so serious all the time. It's okay to be handle your responsibilities, but when your responsibilities and priorities are handled, it is okay to revert to a childlike state. It really is, because there are a lot of people in this world with resentment and hatred in their hearts, because if they could just remember that time as a child, you know, children are so forgiving. Think about it. When you yell at them or you fuss at them or you spank them for something, they're instantly forgetting. Maybe not at that point, depending on what age they are, but nonetheless, as their parent or their guardian or whatever, doesn't that kid still love you? Still want to give you hugs and kisses, and they just, you know, they wipe their little tears and they move on the next day like it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they have a memory, but it's like it's water under the bridge. You know, they just forgave you. It's on to the next day. That's in the past. You know, we right here, right now, right? And it's just crazy because I had the funniest freaking thought. Like, I was 6. And like when I was 6, we used to live in a townhouse or whatever. And I remember, because again, you know my track record with my mom. She's hella toxic and all of that. So as a kid, what was I doing? Boy, look here. I was doing some shit, y'all. Like, I was taking names and whooping ass. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was a kid, I didn't understand that when little boys be sitting up there hitting me and shit like that. I didn't know that this motherfucker liked me. In my mind, I was like, oh, okay, you going on my list of names. I'm gonna tag your ass when you least expect it. Then all of a sudden next thing you know, he catching a long, hard ass wooden block to the fucking face, busting his shit. You know, he up there kicking me and hitting me. Then he up there, he got tagged the fuck up. I was handing out 2-piece combos as a kid. You know what I'm saying? I was a 6-year-old kid. Because mind you, I grew up as a tomboy. I was a 6-year-old kid, and I had motherfuckers at least 8 to 12 years old, something like that, bullied. Hell, I thought circles around my brother who was fucking 18. That nigga could never outthink me. Even to this day, he can't outthink me. He might be older in body, but baby, you ain't got the brain power to like match me. Like, you just don't. And I don't think he would ever will. I could truly say that. But, cause I mean, I used to do some crazy ass shit, and this shit was so fucking funny. Like, this is how stupid my brother was. Cause ain't no way in hell I'm about to be 18 years old, and my little sister, who's 6 years old, about to be setting my ass up. And this is what I'm saying by setting up, and this is what made him stupid. I was told, because, you know, when it was me and him, he'll be like, well, mama said don't do this. Fuck you. But, like, I was cursing him out. I was running shit at 6. Because I basically had to raise myself anyway, because he was always sneaking out the house. So I was at home by myself. I was always home alone. So I totally relate to the movie, minus, you know, robbers trying to break into our house and steal shit. I broke windows. I broke a lot of shit. I did a lot of shit. Punched holes in walls, kicked holes in walls. I did a lot of shit that I wasn't supposed to, and that's how shit happened. But given the circumstances, obviously, you know, the anger had to get let out in some way. And so if it happened to be on some little boy's face, it was what it was. I don't apologize for it at all. At all. He had it coming. Because he should have kept his hands to himself and he wouldn't have got 2-pieced up. Anyways, And not to mention, like, my cousins would try to, like, bully me. So it's like they forced me to fight and stuff like that. So shoot, I got to a point like I'd run these hands. They rated E for everybody. Everybody. But it was just funny because like I think I broke a vase or some shit. And my ass, I glued it back together and it looked pristine. You know, I wiped it. Like, when I was little, y'all, I was like a diabolical, like, I was like the Brain from Pinky and the Brain. Like, how he was always plotting to take over the world. I was always, like, plotting, you know. I don't know. I wouldn't say I was a baby narc or nothing like that, but I was always, like, steps ahead of my brother, like on some Sherlock Holmes shit. How he'll play out in his mind, I'm going to hit you in your throat, and then I'm going to wrap your jacket, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and you're like predicting your opponent's moves. That's shit that I would do with my brother, and he would fall for my traps each and every time. I'm like, dude, like, ain't no way in hell you could be that motherfucking passive. But it turns out he was passive aggressive because he got me back in other ways, but I didn't realize that those were ways of him getting me back. Cause like, I think I broke a window and he was like, well, you gotta tell mom, I was like, you tell her. Shit, I'm gonna get my ass whooped either way. But I'm not about to tell her, I'm not about to just sit there and tell on myself. You gonna have to snitch me out. But it was funny cause like, back to the vase, like I glued it back together, pristine. It looked like it had never, I broke it because I put my cat in there. I had a cat. I don't know why I was fucking with the vase or why I was doing what I was doing. 9 to 10, my mama told me don't do something. I was like, bitch, fuck you. I didn't say that to her, but that was the mindset of like, what's up? You beat my ass every day on a regular any fucking way. You yell at me every fucking day anyway. So I don't give a fuck. Beat my ass, yell at me, whatever. It's gonna be a ass whooping tomorrow, but I'll worry about that when it comes tomorrow. Maybe that was like my attitude as a kid. I couldn't say. I was just gangster, I guess. I don't know. Not to say I liked ass whoopings, but imagine like being raised by a fucking narcissist that is not present, neglectful, never around, emotionally unavailable. So what is a kid gonna do? Get into shit, do shit. But I used to take pride in like getting my brother in trouble. I'd be like, hey bro, you see that vase? Go touch that vase. This dumbass boy, in my mind, I would be like, why is my sister telling me to go touch this vase? What are you up to? You know, especially if I know it's a track record or a pattern of you telling me to do something and then I do it and I get in trouble for it later, right? I'm going to be skeptical and cautious at some point. He ain't smart. He didn't catch on. Anyways, so he goes and touches the vase. It fucking collapses and falls apart and I was like, ooh, you in trouble. Ooh, I'm telling mama. But here's the twist. Here's the fucking plot twist. My mama beat my ass. She beat my ass. I was like, how the fuck she know I broke the vase? She didn't know that I broke the vase. She just saw the pattern that I'd be doing shit. Tell my brother to go and touch whatever it was that I broke or whatever. Then while he's getting yelled at or getting the ass whooping, I'd be up there snickering and laughing and shit, enjoying him. But I don't know. I'm starting to think that the reason why I enjoyed it is because it wasn't happening to me. I wasn't getting my ass beat. He was getting his ass beat. You know? But it was just a weird thought in my mind. I'm like, why did I take pleasure? I mean, don't get me wrong. I was just a kid. Kids are selfish. Kids think about only themselves, only their needs and wants, stuff like that. I mean, shoot, a kid is a kid, you know? But it got me thinking. I was like, why did I take pleasure in setting my brother up? I became a master at blackmail at the age of 6, y'all. At the age of 6. I could blackmail people and emotionally blackmail people. Cause I was that type that I'd spy on people. You know, shit, you could lock your door if you want to. Shit, I knew how to pick a lock. Pick that lock, slowly open the door like ever so slightly, be spying on your ass. You don't even know I'm spying. You thinking you doing some grown woman or grown man shit whole time. Got a record on your ass. Then it's like, well, I'm gonna do. Oh, hold on. On this day at this time, you were watching a porno. Or this day, this time, you was smoking weed with your friends. Which one would you prefer me to tell mother? Oh, yes. I take names and I whip ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so funny to me. I was just like, wow, it is crazy. But think about it. If it wasn't for a toxic person, because think about it, kids are sponges. So for me to learn how to blackmail somebody at 6 years old and emotionally blackmail, set them up and do certain shit, these are things that I picked up on from whom? People who are older than me, my brother, you know, my mom, you know, so it just had me thinking like, damn. You know, like, my mom always wanted to make it seem like I was bad because I was always in the principal's office and shit. Well, if you were actually a present parent and an actual loving and caring parent, I probably wouldn't have, I don't know, harbored anger to where I was just fucking up anybody, cursing teachers out, doing whatever. You know, the principal would be like, I'm going to tell your mama. Tell my mama. I don't care. Then she called my mama, the tears start coming because it's like, damn. As soon as I get home, she gonna beat my ass. But I'm used to being beat, so why does it matter? Fuck it, I don't care. Tell her. Shit. It's just gonna be another. If I was to add up all the ass whoopings that I ever got, I probably got a good 10 years straight worth of ass whoopings. 365 days times 10. That's a lot of fucking ass whoopings, y'all. I could get out of my seat. You know you ain't supposed to be on the counter. You done lost your mind? This Puff on the counter all up in the sink and stuff. She a little bad as hell. Anyways, but yeah. So it was just funny. I just got to thinking back on some stuff. And I'm like, so while she up there calling me, see, the only reason why I was considered bad was because, shit, you're a bad fucking parent. And then it's like, well, why are you like this? Oh, because you're not emotionally present. You're not actually supervising me. I can do whatever, whenever, however, you know, like, hello? I mean, obviously the ass whoopings wasn't working. Obviously, I was just like, I mean, yeah, I might have cried or whatever when you beat my ass, but shit, the pain was temporary. It'll be over. I cried myself to sleep and start some shit tomorrow. A shit starter, for real. Oh my God, that shit was funny. But then you wondering why, like, I at one point almost was on the verge of being like a bully. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why bullies are bullies because of their parents. Their parents bullying them, mistreating them, neglectful, not there, not present. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just like, damn, it's amazing how I didn't turn out to be a bully, but I was on the verge. You know, and it's just crazy. It just got me to thinking about all these different routes that like my life could have taken. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, wow. Because it all starts with parenting, you know. So if you're a bad parent, an unpresent parent, yeah. And to me, everybody in the world has issues. It's fucked up in some way, some form, you know, flaws, you know, come on now. But it's just like, come on, at least strive to try and do your part, you know. I think overall, I turned out pretty fucking good. I think that because it's like, for me to have raised myself from 6 years old on up, you know, I turned out pretty freaking good, you know. But, yeah, and it's just amazing, you know, not to mention my mom. Oh, I never wanted kids. I wish I could have aborted you and your brother. Like, that was some hurtful ass shit to say. Like, I didn't ask for you to spread your legs and let my daddy bust a nut in you and then kaboom, here I fucking am. I exist, bitch. I exist. Here I am. And here I am to stay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the kicker part, y'all. So this is the real kicker that I got to thinking about. I was, reflecting or thinking about the conversation me and my neighbor had yesterday. And I said, speaking of the doggone devil, I get a spam call, sending a voicemail, then they left me a voicemail. So I go check my voicemails to see what the hell they want, like if it was a business call, whatever. And I happen to go ahead and delete some voicemails and make room in my inbox or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I happen to click on block messages. My mom's phone number pops up. Because I block and delete. I blocked her in January, deleted her number out my phone, and went about my motherfucking life. Because that's what the fuck she said to do. So, your wish is granted like a genie. Anyways, so she leaves me a 1-minute voicemail. Apparently, it was on, today is May 6th. Yeah, today's May 6th, Friday. She called me on April 27th, which was like Wednesday last week. I don't know what time. It just showed the voicemail. Because anybody that's blocked, you're going to go straight to voicemail. And any text messages, it's not going to come through either. Thank goodness. I like iPhone. Anyways, so I listened. Well, actually, I read the voicemail, but the voice text script shit, it don't even be picking up all the words. It be having huge blanks and gaps. So anyways, I listened to the voicemail. She's up there. Hi, it's me. First off, in my mind, who the fuck is me? State your name. My name is Egg Donor, and because again, I keep receipts. You feel me? So, anyways, mind you, in January, she told me, get the fuck on with my life, stop talking to her, this, that, and the third. I said, okay, great. You are now being blocked. Bye-bye now. And I blocked her ass in January, right? February, March, April, May. It's May. So it's been 4 months, right? 4 months. Well, technically before May. So about 3-4 months somewhere. Anyways, so she decides to be like, she leaves me this voicemail talking about, well, if you need help getting your CDL, I can help you get recertified, and because they're paying 65 to 70 cents a mile on the road now. That's like $400+ a day. And what else did she say? Something about she'll help me get my license and recertified, and something about I know you broke driving a box truck, and when you get your money right, you could pay me back. So just call me back and let me know. Okay, take care. Bye. First off, that take care, be blessed. Bullshit. Shit is what that fucking is. Okay, right? Because take care, you don't care. Be blessed. Girl, you meant stressed. I be damned. So anyways, right? I was confused as a motherfucker, y'all. The devil is a liar. The devil is a confuser. Because I was confused, y'all. I was confused because anybody that I work with knows that, one, I clearly still got my CDL. Okay? 2, it's not a box truck. 3, what the fuck do you mean recertified? What the fuck are you talking about? Who told you I was driving a box truck? Who told you I ain't got my CDL no more? Who told you I'm broke? Who told you anything? Somebody got to be saying something. But, hey, like Birdman, put some respect on my name. You feel me? Put some respect on my name. Stop putting my name in your mouth and you don't even know what the hell you talking about. Because you trying to tell me through this voicemail that you know what's going on in my life. That's interesting, because I didn't know that I lost my CDL. I didn't know that I drove a box truck. I didn't know that, I was going to be ignorant and show her one of my checks, one of my gross checks when I had got my bonus and my, red team money and stuff like that. Cause that was a big ass check. I ain't gonna lie. It was. And just mark out and cross out everything else and just be like, baby, the money that you make a day is chump change to me. And then block her ass again. Cause that shit would have heated her up. Ah! That bitch. She makes more money than me. Ah! Imploding on herself. Because she is a 60-year-old woman with an 8 to 12-year-old mental and emotional mind state. Throwing a tantrum. Because my thing is, she's like trying to validate herself to me. Well, I make $400 a day. Bitch, I don't care how much you make. Money does not change your heart. Money does not change your mindset. Money couldn't even get you to actually, genuinely, truly love and care and be nice to somebody. Okay? You done already admitted that you seek to destroy me. You seek to snake me, dog me, use me, abuse me, lie to me, steal from me. So to me, I'm an orange tree, right? And my tree is tall, got plenty of branches, it has a lot of oranges on it. She over there as an apple tree. But all the apples are rotten. Got worms crawling through the fruit flies, mosquitoes, roaches, rats, you name it, is over there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm producing fruit because I'm productive. You're not producing fruit. That's why half the tree is dead. Where's the flowers on your tree? Where's the fruit? Why is half of it dead and the other half is like barely just there hanging on? Instead of worrying about what's going on over here with the oranges, you need to be worrying about being an apple. And I don't even know why I compared me and her to oranges and apples. But that was just an analogy or a metaphor. You feel me? To paint a picture in your mind that we're two trees and we can sit next to each other. But underneath the ground, this tree, my orange tree, is absorbing water, doing photosynthesis and everything that plants and trees do to produce and stay alive. Meanwhile, her roots is probably dying out. She probably got, what's them little underground, they like big rats or are they groundhogs? Groundhogs, moles. I guess they're moles that be digging and they got all them damn holes. They up there digging all around her roots, taking away her essential nutrients and all of this to where her tree is starting to wither away slowly. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you over here all in my business trying to see what's going on over here, but you ain't even tending to your own tree, your own roots. Trying to get rid of the moles fucking with your roots. And as a metaphor, the moles, I would say, are like the demons, and the roots is like, that the strongholds and the chains that they got keeping her ass bound, and that's why she's a fruitless, stagnant, rotten tree. But I just thought that was crazy as hell. I was just like, you keep telling me to go move on, live my life, get out of your life, stop calling you, texting you, blah, 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 blah. But then you turn around and you calling my phone. I guess I got to change my number. And then when I change my number, you really ain't got a way to get in touch with me at all, period. But why do I need to do that? I'm going to just block your ass. You can call from any and every number. Blip, blip, blickety, block, bitch. Okay? I don't have time. I don't. But I just thought that was crazy, y'all. Narcissists really can't leave you alone. I made a video about how narcissists are obsessed with you. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if she managed to find out where I lived and she up here stalking at the window or some shit. I don't know. You know, I don't put nothing past her kind. These demons, these creatures, these monsters, these entities, these dark forces and principalities that reside in her as a hive mind fucking it's, okay? I don't even know what else to say. I think I used like every name I could possibly name. But it's so hard to not put her face, like it's so hard to try to think about the fact that demons are residing in her and they're the ones that are trying to fuck with me. Because if I gotta run these hands, I wonder how quick them demons is gonna, run, let her get her ass whipped, and then go right back like, damn, she beat your ass. You didn't take the hits for me, demon. Why'd you let me get beat up? Now you just old ass woman beat the fuck up and shit because you wanted to fuck with me. Like, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. She can get the hands ran. She could just get she could get her chin dribbled. Mike Tyson's shit, fucking Ali. Sting like a float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Like, stop playing with me. Like, for real. They like to mess with you. They're cowards, but somehow they be trying to talk this big bad talk like, well, I'm a this and I'm a that. Do what you gotta do because I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And then they just be like, stupid. That's what I call the dumbass look. Like, it's amazing. Like, these people have the same dumbass look on their face when I say some shit and shut their ass up and they just, they don't got nothing to say. They can't say nothing. It's just like, she done shut me up. Yeah, shut you down. But anyways, y'all, I thought that shit was crazy today. I was tripped out by the fact that she left me a damn voicemail. I was like, this is the same lady that told me I ain't gonna be shit. My success in life depends on her. All of this, right? But why are you trying to be in my financial business? She's trying to disguise it. Well, I know you ain't making no money and you broke. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you think that I'm broke. Because guess what? I ain't gotta worry about your ass asking me for money. I ain't gotta worry about your ass asking me for shit. Cause, you know what? I understand why now she thinks that I don't have my license. I'm driving a box truck. I'm broke. And whatever the fuck else she thinks. I forgot. Narcissists have something called magical thinking. In my SpongeBob voice. So in magical thinking, they just think shit and they just it exists in reality because it exists in my mind. That's what's in their reality. So it's supposed to be in everyone else's reality, but everyone else is not in the same reality or warped, twisted goddamn world as you. But I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, lady, this goes to show she's lonely. She's sad. You know what I'm saying? I'm so lonely. Get a goddamn pet. No, I take that back. Don't get a pet. I'd rather her be by herself in a little old rocking chair. Or better yet, she needs to go get in a straitjacket and just be in the sponge room, just boom, shit, boom. Bouncing off the walls and shit. Cause shit, that's about the only thing you can do. Like, shit, you goddamn crazier than a motherfucker in a straitjacket. Shit. But anyways, I wasn't trying to really run it up too long, but it's 30 minutes, whatever. I know it's your girl Shay, Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I love you guys. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. And don't be letting these narc on you. I don't know about y'all, but I like to put them in check. Go on now, because you don't do nothing for me. You don't take care of me. You don't give me money. You don't do nothing for me. So you have no power, no authority, no control here. All right. Bye, y'all.